How much is $500 million? Well, it's roughly the GDP of the island nation of Tonga. It's supposedly the value of the fourth most expensive house in the world, a 187-year-old mansion on the south coast of France. And it's also roughly the value of some recent NFT trades that may in fact turn out to be fake. Non-fungible tokens, or NFTs, are a long way on from the giddy heights of 2021. That was when NFT art was being sold for $70 million, and Jimmy Fallon and Paris Hilton were talking about their Bored Apes live on network TV. The crypto winter has hit the NFT market hard, but lately there have been signs of things getting better. Data from CryptoSlam shows that in January this year, total global sales jumped above $1 billion for the first time since May 2022. The thing is, the NFT marketplace has a bit of a problem, and CryptoSlam reckon they figured out why.
I was excited to see life come back to the NFT market after we just went through 6-8 months of a really significant bear. But when we dug a little deeper and started looking at those numbers and seeing what those sales actually were, and kind of put two and two together, the Blur marketplace had their token airdrop, we realized it was just a bunch of wash trading.
Blur.io is itself a marketplace for NFTs. It's been called a potential challenger to the previous undisputed king of NFT sales, OpenSea. But that challenger status seems to be based on wash trades. Now, those are essentially trades that are done not to profit, but to distort the market itself.
These trades were most certainly gamifying the system, and they were questionable legitimacy of actual activity as opposed to particular individuals strategically purchasing and selling assets through the Blur marketplace.
CryptoSlam say they found suspicious activity at the marketplace since it started airdropping its native Blur tokens on February the 14th. That activity includes things like NFT resales within a short period close to the asset's initial transactions, which ends up looking very suspicious. Users are getting points for the airdrops being used in this wash trading, which are then being rewarded with more Blur tokens.
People are just listing their NFT and they're buying it back themselves most of the time. Reason being is Blur is incentivizing people to use the platform. Essentially, the more you sell on the platform, the more rewards you're going to get.
Now, this wash trading is described as artificially propping up sales volumes in a very disingenuous way for the entire NFT market. Scott Hawkins told Forkast, quote, "There is no restricting mechanism from Blur to prevent this. In fact, it appears that because of no royalties being paid, no marketplace fee, there is no disincentive to farm points for airdrops apart from the rising Ethereum gas fees." Now, doing this with a normal regulated security in the world of traditional finance is, in most places, illegal. But for NFTs, it's a sort of grey area. The problem is, while some see these sorts of trades as essentially harmless fun, others worry it could hurt the whole industry. With crypto only just starting to recover from the scandals of last year, something like this has the potential to further erode trust.
On one hand, it's kind of fun. It is part of the space, and it probably always will be. But when you have people that are looking at it and wanting to get in for the first time, and they can't make sense of what's going on and what's real or not, they're going to sit out forever until they can make sense of it.
Traders have until April to acquire listing and bidding points on Blur. Blur, by the way, hasn't responded to requests for comment from Forkast as of this show's recording.
Ultimately, it's regulations that will help clean this up and will probably give people the confidence to come in and know that what they're seeing is real. At CryptoSlam, we're doing our part too by eliminating those sales as we find them. Those wash trades, again, they're fun, but they don't belong when we're trying to show people what's real out there and what's not.
All right, that's it from us. Do like and subscribe to this video. If you want to hear the latest about what's going on in the NFT market, please let us know what you think about wash trading, about what's happening with NFTs right now, down below in the comments or wherever you're watching this video.